For the 2016 series, I'm going to try something fun and adventurous. Rather than taking a particular technology and sort of leaving it in its own tier in the architecture, I want to focus instead on singular concepts and then trace them through the various tiers and pieces of the architecture in distributed web-oriented and enterprise systems. So I'll focus on things like the impact of this idea on performance or security or evolvability. So those ideas will transcend and will take the singular focus through various cross-cutting concerns. The third talk in my new series, where I take a singular concept and run it through the various cross-cutting aspects of it architecturally and through the various tiers and data storage systems that we have, is on integration. One of the main focuses of software development is to integrate various data sources, and if we do it successfully, we gain insight and are able to lower costs and avoid missed opportunities and avoid errors and bad choices and reduce our costs. So we want to be able to do this, but most of the technologies that engineers end up using are fairly fragile, slow, and overly complicated. So we want to be able to interact our relational database schemas with spreadsheets, with APIs and services, external data sources and whatnot, and NoSQL systems. But to do so is going to require us to use a series of standards. So we're going to look at these standards, which include standard data models, serialization formats, query languages, and the ability to connect information regardless of where it comes from. These fall under the notions of resource-oriented architectures, REST API design, semantic web technology standards, and this is part of the trend that we're on. And you should come hear about it and hear how we can drive the cost of integration down to very, very little. This does depend on ideas introduced in the identity talk. You are not required to go to that, but you will be well suited by doing so.